Hey team, welcome to lesson number 7, where we get to learn all about our side kicks, different ways to do it, the lead leg side kick, back leg side kick, flying side kick, how to use a target doing it. This slice 1, we're gonna work on the lead leg side kick and how to properly execute the kick and how to use a target for it too, okay? So I'll go over real quick on how we go from a sparring stance to a proper side kick, but again, lead leg, and how side kick could be a great distance kick in order to gain distance, or if they're coming at you, pick it up and kick. There's different ways to do it, okay? All right, so from here, real quick, I'm gonna be in a very good sparring stance, hands are up. Now for a side kick, if I'm just properly only on focus on side kick, I wanna be able to just pivot my body, and I like to stand sideways for the lead leg side kick because I just wanna work on great form, right? So from here, hands are up, look how my body from forward is completely sideways, but my head is looking over. So I'm looking over my shoulder for the side kick. My hands are up. This is called behind the leg or step behind side kick. Step lead leg, so watch what I do. My back leg, in this case my right leg, is gonna go behind my left leg. My left leg is the kicking leg. So watch, I pick it up and notice how I'm looking over my shoulder and I'm pointing over with my hip instead of my belly forward, right? So watch, over my hip. Now from here, all I do is I use my heel. Notice my toes down already. This is such important details in a side kick. From chamber here, I kick and I bring it back. And watch, as I'm kicking, my toes are pointing down instead of up, and I'm looking over my shoulder as I kick. Boom, and then I re-chamber back, okay? So again, body sideways, lead leg side kick is very important to go behind the back, pick it up, kick, and back again, okay? So that's a lead leg side kick. It's the same foundation using the opposite leg. Now my right leg is the one I wanna kick with. Boom, boom, kick, and bring it back. Now remember, that's a step behind side kick, which we will learn in class, but in sparring, we can obviously just pick up our leg and kick, and I'll show you guys different variations when we use the clapper target or kicking shield for slice 1. So stay with me. Let's go over how to use clapper target, focus pads, different ways to hit the target so we can learn our lead leg side kick or the step behind side kick even better. All right, so I'll see you that section before we go to slice 2. Let's learn how to use a target in slice 1. All right, team, so we got our champion, Mr. Tahir here, who's gonna help us out with the clapper target, okay? So real quick, he's gonna hold for the clapper target. Right there is perfect. All right, make sure you guys can see better too. There we go. All right, so from here, as I do my lead leg side kick, step behind. I just wanna show you guys step behind. So watch, is a distance gainer, or I can manage my distance very well with this kick. I could be very far away and I can go boom, hit that target, but we're not gonna go that hop, which is a lot different, right? And you will get to do that often also in class, but watch from here, my hands are up. Notice if I just pick up my leg and I kick, no way I'm gonna reach the kick and or reach the target. So watch from here, I step behind, 1. I'm already very close. My knees are bent, I have good balance, and I pick up, I'm pointing over my shoulder, I pick it up, use my heel, toes down, I kick, and I bring it back. So that's called step behind. And when I use the focus pad, team, or if you guys have a clapper target, parents, I know most of you guys do at home, make sure that we practice on great form. This is such a good way to practice your form or your speed, okay? Don't worry about power too much with this clapper target because you can really use that other ways to work on your power. But before power comes great form. Ready? Hands up, step behind, boom, kick, and back again. 1, 2, 3, and back again. Now remember, I'm chambering, extend, kick, rechamber, and down. The rechamber is good for blocking, or in a taekwondo kick, it's just good to bring it back, so you want to get ready right away for the next move, okay? All right, team, so that's how to use a clapper focus pad target for your lead leg step behind side kick. I'll show you guys how to use the lead leg without stepping behind using kicking shield and how we use it for sparring. We'll see you there. All right, team, still slice 1, because now we get to use our power. And I'm gonna show you guys different ways to use a kicking shield for this part. Now watch, if it's a distance gainer, right? I talked about the step behind, you could be far away, Mr. Here. Now watch from here, I'm using my back leg, we're sparring, I go, oh, bam, and I hit, right? I'm gaining my distance, it's powerful, right? Oh, good. I thought I still have the kicks, okay? So watch, team, from here, that's our distance gainer. Now, in this case, if we're this close and we're sparring each other, I can just pick it up, boom, kick, right? So that's the lead leg side kick with just picking up your leg, kick, and back again. And notice how my body from here transitions sideways, and then I go for that side kick. Now, a side kick without a step behind, just picking it up, the lead leg side kick, is also good when your opponent is attacking you, and then you can take that to keep him away. Don't be afraid to come in, okay? So watch one more time, ready, go. Boom. And as he's coming in, this could be a kickboxing match, ready, go. Bam. And I stop him, and then I can attack, follow with other strikes after, okay? So remember, you can attack him forward. Stationary, that means I can go towards the person to attack him with my lead leg side kick, gain that distance. We're stationary, we're very close, right in a distance striking. I can kick him, but if he's attacking me too, side kick is a great way to stop their momentum because they might be coming with a crazy shot. Keep your hands up, be safe, and throw that side kick and get out of there. Don't stay there too long, right? So that's how you do it, team. That's slice number one. Slice number two is gonna be very simple because slice number one helps you guys out a lot, okay? So we'll see you at slice number two, guys. See you there. All right, team, welcome to slice number two. Now, for those who are in slice number two, obviously knows how to do slice number one very well. So this part will make sense. It'll be very easy for you guys to follow. This is our step behind, actually back leg side kick, not even step behind, back leg side kick. Very easy to do. It's just the back leg is the one that's gonna do the side kick. That means there's some turning with our body to get that side kick awesome. So hold it real quick. Actually, don't hold it. Let me just show the camera real quick first, okay? All right, team, so if I'm on a sparring stance, let me go with my left leg so you guys can see better. Watch what happens to my body. Now, from sideways, I'm forward, right? And I'm gonna use my back leg for the side kick. So watch, I turn completely around. Now it looks just like the lead leg side kick. Every step, I'm looking over my shoulder, my leg is chambered, I'm pointing with my heel, toes are down. I kick, and I bring it back, and I rechamber, right? That's our back leg side kick, okay? So, real quick against the clapper target to here. So I'm in a sparring stance, my hands are up, boom. My back leg side kick, right? I pick up my leg, turn. So when I'm in this motion, right? Same except as slice number one, and kick, bring it back. Here's the difference though. First of all, it's a back leg side kick, so the pivoting is different. I have to, from here, use my lead leg, turn my toes around, make sure my knee and hips are safe and they work with me together. I pick up my leg, and as I'm turning, my toes that's on the floor, the leg on the floor, the toes are pointed completely almost backwards, okay? Because that's where I get that motion of my hip turned all the way, so I can turn and face the target, come a little closer, use my heel, kick, and bring it back. So you see, only the first part is different, okay? But it is the opposite leg that kicks this time. It's our back leg side kick. You can use a clapper target or a kicking shield. This is great for sparring also, but this is more of, you wouldn't use it all the time in sparring. This is a little bit different, okay? But it's a power kick, and it's very useful. All right, team, that's our back leg side kick, okay? All right, team, we'll see you in slice number three right after. All right, team, welcome to slice number three. So this part is for our higher belt advanced students. Now we get to work on our footwork and our flying side kick, everybody's favorite, okay? Now, when it comes to the footwork, team, you guys will get to do this in sparring a lot during classes, but the goal of the footwork is to be able to use your movement to set up your side kick, use your kicks to set up your side kick, use your side kick to set up other kicks or movement, right? So that's why but make sure it's related to the side kick. So real quick, for this one, I like one of them real quick, that's a good one that I use, is our back leg roundhouse kick. So I could just use my roundhouse, boom, I come back and I go for the side kick. It's all right, you don't have to, just hold the side kick, okay? So from here, if I were to go against to here, hands up to here real quick, go to sparring stand, just against you, watch, I'm going for my roundhouse, boom, come back down, side kick, right? I can fake the roundhouse, boom, side kick. So that could be that. And we talked about footwork already in the slice number one in a way. When my partner, go to sparring stance real quick again to here, he's attacking me forward, right? I'm using my leg, boom, side kick. Or I step behind, attack, boom, boom, back leg, back kick, side kick. So any of the movement or footwork that comes with side kick is good. The cool thing is we'll go over a lot and you'll get to use it a lot in sparring, so it will make sense to you, but being able to move back forward, use your side kick to set up other kicks, those are all part of the footwork. So make sure you guys practice different ways to set up your side kick so you guys are really good at it. All right, team, now we get to work on our flying side kick. That's gonna be the main thing for our slice number three. To here, I'll take the target, you can go over there. So Tahir's gonna demonstrate how to do a flying side kick. There's some steps that you'll see him do. One of the things you'll see him do is as he's running, he comes closer, he will slow down just a little bit to make sure he uses one leg to to jump up. That means as he's trying to jump up, he's on one leg, he jumps, chambers the other leg, the kicking leg, turns his body and extends. And his non-kicking leg will be up high instead of dragging on the floor. Because remember, he's jumping over, he could be jumping over something to kick or something like that, or distance, okay? So watch Mr. Tahir at work. Ready, Tahir? Sparring stance. Ready, go. Go, one more time. So notice, I'm gonna have him try it two more times or more. Just see how his hands are up. He's turning his body completely sideways and using the heel to kick. Ready? Go. Good, go back again. Show us even better one. I just wanna mention that Tahir, before the video, said he had the highest kick in class. So he does have an awesome solid kick, but also one of the highest kicks, okay? Watch Mr. Tahir at work again. Go. Good, perfect. All right, Tahir, let me demonstrate real quick too. So now I will just do the same thing, but facing the opposite way, facing the camera. So as I go, you can hold it right there. I'm in a sparring stance. Now I'll go slow motion or in a small motion first so you guys can see the step. As I'm running towards the bag or the target, the clapper target, notice I'm gonna be on one leg. I step to the side here. This is the slow motion, right? Watch how my body's sideways. This is the non-kicking leg. This is the leg that I'm gonna kick with. Imagine I'm in the air right now, right? I wish I could just be in the air right now, levitate, but what? As I do the kick, the last motion, I'm gonna pick up this leg and it's gonna come under my other leg and I throw the kick, okay? And I'll show you guys running away the same exact way, but in a faster motion, of course, it will make more sense. So from here, I'm in a sparring stance, and this will be a little bit slower also. I'm running as I use my leg, and then I go for the kick, other leg chambers up. This is faster motion, you can hold it high for this one. All right, from here, one, boom. And I wanna get that air time in the air. Before I do the snap kick, I'm looking over my shoulder, just like a proper side kick, and I'm hitting with my heel, okay? All right, that is your flying side kick. Different ways to practice at home. Try to practice just, can you bring that kicking shield real quick? Because this will be a good lesson for you guys. Guys, sometimes we build like little challenge, right? We use one bag, we go over, do a flying side kick, and land properly sideways. Then we add. That's to see how high you can kick over. Sometimes we go the opposite way. We put a kicking shield here, and we put it down the line, see how much of a distance you can cover, and do a flying side kick. There's different ways to do it for fun. Would you use this in a sparring technique or a fighting, self-defense? Not always, but it is a fun kick to know how to use your body in a crazy, awesome, fun kick motion, okay? All right, team, so that is our flying side kick for slice number 3. If you have any questions, let us know, but we're excited to see you guys in our next lesson. Keep learning, guys. We'll see you next time, all right? See ya.